My friends, welcome back. Today we are going to be reading on two things: a glimpse of the Prophet's forgiveness and patience with regards to lawful sustenance. So, a glimpse of the Prophet's forgiveness. Abu Huraira radiallahu anhu related the story of a man from Banu Hanifa named Sumama bin Uthal who was taken prisoner by the Muslims. After the Muslims captured him, this leader of Yamama was tied up to a column in the mosque. The Prophet ﷺ would come out to him and say, "What is with you, O Thumama?" He would reply, "O Muhammad, I have much with me that is good, and if you kill me, then you are killing one that has many relatives. If you show favor to me, then you are showing favor to the one that is thankful. If you wish for wealth, then ask, and you shall be given wealth." The Prophet ﷺ left him and then returned the next day to ask again, "What is with you, O Thumama?" He replied, "It is as I have told you." The Prophet ﷺ left him only to return the following day to ask again, "What is with you, O Thumama?" He said, "With me is what I have said to you. If you show kindness, then you are showing kindness to one who is grateful. If you kill, you are killing one who has a large clan. And if it is wealth you desire, I can provide you with wealth." The Prophet ﷺ said to his companions, "Free Thumama." Thumama then went to a date palm tree near the mosque, washed himself, entered the mosque, and declared, "I bear witness that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger and slave." He said, "O Muhammad, by Allah, there was no face that was more hated to me than your face, and now it has become the most beloved face to me. By Allah, there was no religion that was more hated to me than your religion, and now it is the most beloved to me. By Allah, there was no land that was more hated to me than your land, and now your land has become the most beloved to me. I wish to perform Umrah." The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, upon hearing this wish, gave him glad tidings and told him to act upon his noble intentions. When he went to Mecca, someone said to him, "Indeed, you have apostatized." He replied, "No, indeed, I have accepted Islam with the Prophet. And by Allah, you will not receive even a grain of wheat from Yamama unless the Prophet allows it." Allahu Akbar. Such is the mercy of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and because of that mercy, see the outcome of events. Somebody that hated the Prophet, hated Islam, hated the land, was touched by the mercy. Because sometimes you will feel like, if not me, I know we'll show you this mercy. You understand that whole thing? And for that, it's made him become a Muslim. Invite the way of your Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching. Like, show kindness. Sometimes you preach Islam by your character, by what you do to others. That is what will invite them to the religion. So, for our next, let's talk on patience and lawful sustenance. I read, Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh, entered the mosque of Kufa one day, where he saw a man standing at the door of the mosque. He asked that man to hold his mount for him so he could enter. Upon his exit, Ali had two dirhams in his hand that he had intended to give to the man in return for his services. However, he found that the mule was still there without its reins. So he gave the two dirhams to his servant Kambar to purchase new reins for his mule. At the marketplace, Ali's servant found the exact reins that the thief had sold for 2 dirhams. So Ali said to him, "Indeed, the slave forbids himself from lawful sustenance by abstaining from patience. Indeed, the slave forbids himself from lawful sustenance by abstaining from patience." Let's recap. What happened here exactly? Let's say, a man comes to the mosque. Ali bin Abi Talib comes to the mosque with his animal. The animal has a rope around its neck, that rope that they used to hold to guide animals. So he saw a guy at the mosque, entrance of the mosque, and he said, "Please hold this for me. Keep watch of this animal for me. I'm coming." He goes into the mosque and he comes out. When he came out, he intended to give him money, that is 2 dinars. But the man was not there, and the rope around the animal was no longer there. So he calls his servant and tells his servant, "Okay, go to the market, get me another rope for my animal." The servant went to the market, saw the same rope that you know, that belonged to them, to their animal. He saw the same rope and bought it for 2 dirhams, right? So he now brought the rope back to Ali and said, "This is the same rope that was on the animal." And Ali said to him, "Indeed, the slave forbids himself from lawful sustenance by abstaining from patience." Invariably, if that man had just stayed put, that 2 dirhams that he went and sold that rope for, he first of all stole the rope, went and sold it for 2 dirhams. That 2 dirhams, they would have just given it to him for free. So he would not have had the sin of stealing upon him. That money would have been very, very lawful to him. See impatience. This our mentality of hustle and playing smart. For maybe in his mind he was being smart, right? He was being smart. He's going to act smart. He needed the money, so the man is rich. Let him buy another rope. But that money that you are going to make that money has become a haram source of money. So basically, it's like if God has decreed something for you in a day, you will have it though. But the question is, will you get it in a lawful way or unlawful way? Will you wait for Allah to bring it to you in a lawful, in a clean way? Or do you want to take matters into your hands and go and get it, whether by your own means? Do you understand? This is why the importance of patience cannot be overemphasized. You are supposed to be a millionaire in a specific year. Yes, you will make this money. Whether you like it or not, it has been written for you that you will make money in life. But you will sit down because that particular year things have been very difficult for you. Say, "Oh, more, I have to go and make this money." Fear, you will just stand up and take matters into your own hands and do wrong deeds, and still make the money that was originally intended to still come to you. If you had not maybe done this, maybe you have gone into armed robbery, or you have even taken into all these horrible things that people do for money now. I even heard one story that a man used his family member to make money. Like, do you get? It means this money will come to you. You cannot change what Allah has written for you. If you are supposed to eat 2 grains of rice in a day, you will eat it no matter what. Whether you will struggle for it or not, it will not be more than that 2 grains of rice. So you better wait for Allah to bring it to you in a clean way than for you to take matters into your hands and go and do something wrong. And you will still not get more than what was written for you. No matter how much you struggle, you will not get more than what was written for you. This is why patience, beautiful patience, and seeking the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is better for us. If that man had waited, that 2 dirhams would have been his with even prayer and blessing, and maybe you understand. But no, he had to go and play smart and steal the rope and go and sell it in the market and get the money in the wrong way. That's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for listening, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to follow, to like, to share, and leave a comment. Bye.